Okay. Alright, so where are we going now? Oh shit, I messed up. Let's see my quests. I already did that one. Where would this one be at? Oh. And there's a mission right here.
He speaks of peace, but he's just afraid to attack the Shadow Karja.
In Banu, they already sing song.
It hurts now.
Alright. What's going on over here?
Little Spark. Name's Jira. I run this fine watering hole.
I like what you've done with the place. Something troubling you, Jira?
When the Karja fort opened, I got word that my husband had come looking for me. But only the word made it to the fort. He didn't.
You have a husband?
Kendrick. Beat him in an arm wrestling match. I left him behind when I left the claim. Some metal sellers passed him at the bridge near the glare break. Seeing as you drift on the wind, Little Spark.
If I'm out that way, I'll look for him, but... do you want him to find you, Jira?
Ever have those mornings when you wake up without all the answers? Still, I'll be heading up to the fort to resupply. Luck on your travels.
Machines. They've been driven mad.
Next time, I'll remember what the Matrix decreed.
Okay.
Karja have been here working since the Spire cast a shadow on the Mesa. The Oseram are newcomers.
You can stay away. I have no quarrel with the Nora.
And I have no quarrel with you. What is this place?
These are hunting grounds, and I'm the keeper. I offer the element trials for those who want to join the Hunter's Lodge. Now you know, so you can be on your way.
Wait, what if I want to have a go at one of these trials?
Then I have to give them to you.
More about you.
You're not very friendly, are you?
Oh, and the Nora are? Don't you usually kill trespassers and outlanders?
Is that what you're afraid of?
Look, I didn't choose this assignment. They told me it was an honor, then stuck me right near your sacred lands. So I'm keeping to what I know, herds and trials, and hoping I won't get murdered by Nora, angry about the Red Raids.
Just to be clear, I have no plans to murder you, all right?
Fine, but I'm watching you.
Alright, about the trials.
What are the trials?
These trials test a hunter's skill with different ammunition types when taking down machines. If you can't master mine in time, maybe you should try one of the easier hunting grounds out in the world.
How many hunting grounds are there?
5 in total. I'm sure one of the others would welcome you.
Alright, the Hunter's Lodge.
What's the Hunter's Lodge?
What it
I mean,
sounds
we
like.
already...
A place where hunters get together, share war stories, and hunt dangerous machines.
Sounds easy enough.
Easy? What do you know, girl?
I know that for someone who doesn't want to fight a Nora, you're treading awfully close.
Fine. You already won the 3 half-suns you need to enter the lodge in Meridian. Go see for yourself how easy it is to get along there.
Alright, start trials.
Hurry up and choose your trial, so I can explain it to you. You know what to do, and if not, I can explain it to you.
Firefight trial.
For this trial, shoot the containers on Striders' backs with fire arrows. If you hit them right, you'll get quite a blast. Got it. Slide down a rope so I can start timing.
Perfect.
You want a blazing sun on your first try. That's admirable. If you can freeze enough machines and take them down, I'll consider it a pass. Wonderful. Now go down a rope and I'll time you.
All right.
I'll save the shooting for down in the hunting ground. There's the kid for me.
That was so close. Alright, let's try that one again. I was actually really close to getting that one.
A full sun on your first try. If I hadn't seen it myself, I would have said you must have cheated. If you can freeze enough machines and take them down, I'll consider it a pass. Good luck with that. Slide down a rope and we can get started.
Okay. There we go. I should have a blazing sun now. There we go.
Don't you look smug. Here's your blazing sun. In this trial, you'll need to stun bellowbacks with shock ammo and shoot off the components in their undercarriages. Get going. If that's what you want. Now pick a rope so I can time you.
What the heck am I supposed to do? Hold on. I don't get this.
Oh, well, you didn't pass. Why don't you try again? In this trial, you'll need to stun bellowbacks with shock ammo and shoot off the components in their undercarriages. Get going. Good. I'll start timing when you slide down a rope.
Oh, that was lucky.
Good haul.
Alright, I got a blazing sun. Good thing I have the Terrablast arrows. It makes things easier.
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
You won a blazing sun. Congratulations. Does this mean you'll be on your way?
I'll take my leave.
You can always come back. But please don't.
I thought that was funny. Okay. Alright. Inventory. We got a bunch of treasure. Probably do that one next. Okay.
Might need that. There's the bridge Jira mentioned. Noticing if I can find his tracks. No telling how many people pass this way. But this was a man with a cart, so...
Alright, let's go.
Someone's possessions. Standards. There's goods scattered everywhere. And a little blood, too. Either he fell, or... There's enough blood to worry me.
keep moving.
No blood. Must have had time to find his way. This chest looks like it's a boss we're making. At least he's easy to follow. Just hope he's okay. Barrel. The scent reminds me of... Yes, Aaron's breath. That's also a brew. Did it roll downhill?
Am I glad to see you, stranger?
Are you Kendert? I'm a friend of Jira's.
Huh? I'm a husband of Jira's.
She heard you'd gone missing. I tracked you. What happened?
I was coming to join her. A sandstorm blew in, I sought shelter. It didn't work out. And here I am getting read as a Karja priest, my goods scattered in a herd of tramplers. There's only so much you can do to make me look less of an idiot. But could you get back my scrapper sap?
That would be the stuff down there with the herd of tramplers?
I'm not proud, I'm just a brewer, and maybe 5 bottles of that is worth more than I am to Jira.
I was about to say, please tell me there's no more thunder jaws.
Nice.
Okay. We killed the thunder jaws. Man, we killed a lot of machines. In one area, too. Man, we got a lot. A lot of stuff.
Huntress. Thank you. Oseram's finest, this stuff. Keeps you warm in a snowstorm, strips the grit out of a gear wheel.
Kendert, why did you set out so unprepared?
Hammer to steel of the matter is, I did it for love. When Jira said she wanted to leave the claim, I consulted with the Ildermen. I won't repeat what they said. You won't like it.
You've got me curious.
No, I've already dug myself a hole deep enough to swallow a Thunderjaw. It was my mistake not going with her. I've had time enough to see that. Maybe it's not too late.
You'll find her stocking up at Day Tower. Good luck.
We got a new quest too. Nice. Oh, I can't.
Captain Balan, the guard at the gate said you'd been to Meridian recently. What can I expect on the trail?
Nothing good. More machines all the time, and our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
All right.
What is this place exactly?
Day Tower marks the eastern edge of Karja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people. During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian, and sacrifice. But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Carja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
Alright, Carja and
Where
Nora.
do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well, while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Jiran. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery has been abolished. There's a new alliance with the Oseram. And the Sun Ring, where so many Outlanders were killed, is now a memorial to the fallen.
So the Carja are allied with the Oseram?
Hard to believe, but it's true. Mad Sun King Jiran raided the Oseram for years. Avad managed to get them on his side. He had help, of course. Ursur and Eren played a part. Oseram siblings, bigger than life. They gathered an army to free Meridian. I marched with them. Scaled the North Cliff with my men and secured the Temple of the Sun. Sent Jiran's kestrels and priests packing. Now Oseram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
It sounds as though you approve of the new Sun King.
He is the chosen of the Sun, and what the Sundom needs after 10 years of war. A calming light, not a scouring one. Sun King Jiran would shed blood at any slight. For Sun King Avad, that's a last resort. Lucky for those who slight him. Some whisper in the shadows that he's weak. No. Peace is strength, as the sun shall show.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But by the sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the war. Machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
Alright, Olin.
Did an
Even
Oseram
though-
named Olin come through here?
Twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora, and they passed through on the way, then back. I brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
I mean, we already dealt with the whole Nolan, or Olin thing, so...
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. All of them confirmed my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell her what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Alright, why me?
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Carja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. But heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Please say
Nothing,
yes.
sir.
That was funny. Please say yes. Okay, I'll keep, oh, shit. I'll keep an eye out for your men.
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I will be grateful, but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
He's like, oh, thank God. Okay. Let's go talk to Gira.
Little Spark. Any sign of that man?
I found him, Jira. I think you two will have a lot to talk about.
I like a good story. And a good drink. It's why I'm good at what I do.
He's bringing you both. Kendrick wants to be with you. He regrets that he took the word of the... Ealdorman?
Women know their place in the claim, was their word. It's the Karja's son that bakes their brains and gives them such thoughts.
That's...
The tribe. You can't bear a grudge. It'd make you go mad. My silly man. Little Spark, how can I thank you? There'll always be a drink for you at Hunter's Gathering.
A woman now stands as Sunhawk of the Hunter's Lodge. So, she played by the rules and won.
That reminds me, I got six half suns, 6 full suns, and 6 blazing suns now. Show the map. Yeah. Right there. Neat. Really excited.